Hi guys, today we will talk about how to automatically look for jobs and how to write AI proposals. This is something that I use and I find it really time saving. So let's go right into it. So this is n8n, as you can see. Awesome thing about n8n, I will show you. So this is my self-hosted instance, so on VPS. So it's not on my local machine because I need webhooks. And awesome thing about n8n, I will show you in a minute. So I first have prepared for you guys how to use Deepseek for personalization, and also how to use an OpenAI. I did this to do so-called not benchmark, but testing to see the output. The pricing, I use the model 4.1 for the OpenAI, and for the Deepseek, I am using this Deepseek Reasoner, because he's kind of better. As you can see in this video, you will see exactly what is the difference and what is the output. So let's get into it. So before we dive into automation with n8n, here I want to show you first the overview of the automation itself. So this video should be titled how I use n8n and AI, so with Deepseek and ChatGPT or OpenAI, to automatically find and apply for the best Upwork jobs. So first let's see how the process manually looks like, because with automation we always need to know how this manual process goes, because we need to know what to automate. So let's step into the Upwork. So here is Upwork, and let me show you. So this is kind of when you go to the find work. So this is the page and searches and blah blah. So this is my earnings so far, my proposals, and this is what it will look when you register on Upwork. I strongly suggest to register at Upwork. They have introduced the connects and stuff like that, and to be honest, it's yeah, there is some benefits and some bad things about it, but I will shoot a video or record a video just for the Upwork, how it works with proposals and stuff. Long story short, it works. You can make money. I'm making also money on other ways with AI agency and stuff like that. But Upwork, I still testing the Upwork just to see how you can find really good clients there, and I use it. And of course, I will show you only things that I use. So let's find a job and automation, and let's go for, I don't know, I use both make.com and n8n, but we will go for make.com. Into your search, basically you see here that you have so 840 jobs, like it's insane. But you need to know that these jobs are, you should go, like I said, I will record a video, but just a quick hint, I never go like 2 days after, so only the new 2 days or 3 days, because how the Upwork works, basically you can post yourself a job and it doesn't cost you a dime. So, and when you apply, you burn these connects, and to be honest, it's unfair, because these people, including me, I had also opened the jobs a couple of times, but I close them, because if I don't find someone, I close them. But people like to keep these jobs open forever, and they kind of rip off your connects, and this is a bad side. Anyhow, it's doable, but you need to be wise. You need to think for what you're going. So you cannot just see, I don't know, Zoho click whatever it is and then apply, and you burn 10 connects or 15 connects, and then you want to boost it, then you burn another 5 connects or 10 connects. So don't do that. Anyhows, we are drifting off the topic. So this is how it looks like on the when we manually look for the jobs. Yeah, so I go for 50. So let's see what's the last one. So this is all the process of manual step. Let's scroll all the way down, and all the way down is like 18 hours. So we can go to 75 limit jobs or 100 jobs. So let's go back to our high overview, so to say. So we need, because Upwork killed or turned off the RSS feed, which was really awesome, but yeah, they did it. So now if we want to automate this, because I don't know, I'm busy and I don't have time like to spend all day on Upwork. So that's why I use this API thingy, and it works, and you can set some filters, and some filters you cannot set. Most of the filters, like 90%, you can set on API, and other filters that you cannot set, I have implemented this in n8n workflow. Same workflow I will probably do in Make, just to show you guys. It's basically the same stuff. But in Make it's easier because they have lots of these modules implemented. Here you have to do some stuff on your own with API calls and HTTP requests. Then we will do AI personalization, and then we will save this data job or job data, where we will have our custom made personalization proposal, including with a link for the job where we will apply for this job. So let's go and see this API thingy. So in API, so API is basically a bunch of these scrapers, whatever they are. And there you will find various stuff, I don't know, LinkedIn, Indeed, whatever, Upwork, you can find anything that you want. This is really good because you don't have to mess around with, you know, I don't know, making scrapers on your own, or to be politically correct, making a scraper. And basically this is it. So long story short, I have tested some of these, and I don't know, some of these are just showing you the overview or just kind of first page. They don't go deep into the job description. So just to mention, I'm not affiliated with this API, and basically, yeah, just this is what I use. And when you come, so money-wise, so just to help you save money, you open your API account on your email address or another email address, whatever email address you have, in order to test this. So I'm using this free API account. So and you get $5. So, and I still didn't burn this $5. So this is how this is really, I don't know, good investment, let's call it. Anyhow, long story short, let's go to the Upwork. So this is this Upri, I guess it's Upri. And if you get this, I think it's 7 days trial, which is more than enough for you to see if it works or if it's payable for your own things, or you prefer to do it manually. I do it with this way, and it's awesome. I really like it. So if you remember, we had this search input in Upwork. So this is where we put our search term, so make.com or n8n. This is the limit that I told you. So I'd never go like over 100 because I don't care about jobs that are open for 2 or 3 days. And it's impossible that whoever opened the job could not find the freelancer, because there are so many people there. And so either they are not serious, or they just don't know, you know, or they are just testing the Upwork. So long story short, don't go over 100 here. And with other stuff, you need this work history. So if you want to replicate the same thing that I'm showing you, so this work history is important. So when you click on this, so this includes the history of the client, and this is what you want to know. And this is what I will show you in the scenario, but just kind of spoiler alert. This is I need this because I need to know if the client is, because as when you are a freelancer, they look at these stars, like these ratings or reviews. And the same way goes back to the one who opened the job. Yeah. So because if they have less than 4 stars, don't go for them. Because if that guy or a girl didn't had a good cooperation with other freelancers, like 100% chance they won't like you or they won't work good with you. So this is why you need this. You need this to know that they have a good reviews, and I will show you in our filter. Just one thing, if I'm talking too much, you can just kind of speed up the video on 1.5, I think you can do it, and then you can skip all the stuff. Advanced search, you don't care about this. I don't use it anyways in there. Category, you don't care about this. Budget is important. Below $10, I won't go. It's up to you guys how you want to do it. So hourly $10. If they play, I mean, for automation jobs that we are doing, my personal recommendation is $35 minimum. So below that, don't do the work. I mean, you can go for few jobs to get these 5 stars reviews, and that's it. Then anyhows. For the fixed price jobs, also keep that in mind, because you can find the good ones, because this can be an opener for a long retainer. And for example, you do some small fix with their workflow or make.com scenario or n8n, you fix something, some node execution, whatever, and then they like you, and then you get, you know, on a retainer. So anything that I say here, just this is my point of view. So whatever you think it's good, you go for it. Long story short, $10 per hour, don't go below that. 50, don't go below that, because these are just for you guys to get that first job if you haven't done any jobs on Upwork. Location, yeah, I don't care about that. But you could, depending of your zone, time zone, then you can, you know, I don't know. But in we don't need to be, we are not virtual assistants, so we should be kind of in the same time zone with the client. And this is pretty much it. Alert system, nothing. This is some advanced option. I don't know what the heck is that. And I don't care. And then once you get everything sorted out, because you don't need this timeout thingy, because we are just going for the low number. So like I said, in my case, I check like 50 rows per day, and I still haven't burned this $5. Anyhow, let's run this so you can see. And it's running. I will just pause this so you don't have to wait. It should be pretty fast, but let's pause this for a second. Okay, it is done. Let me check what we have here. 50 results. Okay, so this is how it looks. Everything should be so we have the job title, hourly fixed, then we have title of the job, which is not important for automation. This is important. So this job description, because without it we cannot do the personalization. So we cannot say, okay, we will do this and blah blah. So see, we have this whole job description. We have also this link that we will use to apply, and we have additional properties depending on the job type. So if the job type is hourly, then we have these properties. So this is a JSON with these. We can go for that. And this is pretty much it. If you don't know how to proceed with this, so there is a storage, This is most important part for us. And there is a dataset ID. You will copy this and you will use this in our n8n workflow. So we are now in our workflow, and we have two options. Like I said, we have an OpenAI prompt and model, and we have the Deepseek. So what I did, basically you can just kill this here and just put a manual test and it will work. But I like this idea when you do the both implementation, that you can do the test workflow, which will trigger this OpenAI part. And when you do the chat thingy, it will open up the Deepseek automation. So we took the dataset ID. Let's add it here. So dataset ID is here. So you have this URL, and in this URL, the dataset ID is this thingy here below, before the items. We will paste this, and we have put 50 values, but value is already 50. Let's test this, and let's see what we get. Like I said, I really love n8n because of this self-hosting possibility. With make.com, it doesn't cost you that much when you're doing this small iterations, but I have done the workflow for lead generation and it burns operations like crazy. And with n8n, I don't care because it's my own self-hosted, and I can do as many operations or executions with that doesn't cost me a dime. n8n is the king. Anyhow, this is the output that we have, JSON. So you see here we have these 50 items that we have put in the API file, and everything looks good. So we have the data. Let's go back. Let's save it. Control save on the Windows. And let's also update here so we don't forget. So the second workflow, dataset, here, paste it, save it, and execute also here. And we will say, go Charlie. You can put whatever you want, because it's just listening to the message. Awesome. So let's see now what we got. So we got it here. So this is the lower part, that dataset ID. And yes, everything is here. Cool. So this is the starting part. Let's go back to the overview. So we did this API actor thingy. We get the data. So now we have this filter. Let's see the filter thing. So filter, I have added here. This is the setting of the filters. So if you change your mind and you don't want to work with client that has 4, but it's okay that it's 3 or 4.5, you set it here. Hiring rate is also important. Do not go for the clients that have 15% hiring rate. They are without these connects, because I'm on Upwork for a long time and I know I've been up in there, and without these connects you don't care, but when they introduce the connects you do care, because it will burn the connects. And I think 10 connects are somewhere around $8.5 or something like that. And yeah, so 10 connects. So you can imagine that when you apply for a job that has low hiring rate, then you are burning that money. You just burn $1.50. I mean, it's not big, but if you apply for 10 jobs a day, then it doesn't make sense. And also this is the other criteria. I said job posted in last 3 days. Anyhow, so this is setting the filters. So we can set filters here. So we set the filter, and then we will check this. because these filters, they are not on this API level, and we will check this. And here we see that we implement these filters. So payment verified, it must be payment verified. Also never apply for a job that has non-payment verified. And also this is this greater than this score property. This is the client rating. So if you say 4, then it's greater than 4. If you say, I don't know, 3, then it's greater than 3. And this formula here, this ultra complicated, don't worry, I don't plan to write this complicated JavaScript formulas. This is ChatGPT. Yeah, just say ChatGPT, give me this, and he will give you that, or it will give you that. And I tested this works. So that's the other awesome thing about n8n. You don't have to be, because n8n requires you some level of coding, but because we have ChatGPT or whatever, then we don't care. So you're good to go. I have added this when it's false, when it's not criteria, some kind of logging. But no, if you want to log these jobs, that I don't know. If you think that you skipped something, this was just for testing. And let's go to OpenAI. And in OpenAI, we have this super prompt. And this prompt is taking these variables, implementing it here. So please write a personalized proposal for Upwork job using plain text. So yeah, no markdown formatting, because don't add it. And also avoid these emojis, because when you see emoji on Upwork job description, or if you put in a proposal, they will know, or you will know, it's an AI. Like, okay, so no emojis. And also you need to tell them, you need to tell the LLM that how you need to instruct it. Like, do it like only hi there or hi, and end it with this. So because sometimes it say, is this good for you, or blah blah, some additional text that we don't care. Test this step. I think we have data already. If not, it will pull it. I'm pulling 50 of them. Maybe I should put the limit of 2 or 5, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I will pause this so you don't waste time. So while we are waiting, let's check here. When you click here, you will see the output of this. And basically, this is the first item. And this is instruction. And this is the description. So I'm giving the description. And this is the job description. Okay. And based on this description, so this is like basically we just went to the ChatGPT window or Deepseek window, and we just copied and manually pasted. So this looks like a manual step. Cool, it is done, and now we have 47 items. So 47 items are here. And then let's see in table, hi there, excited to apply, blah, blah. So 47 items because filtering kicked in. So this is done. So this OpenAI personalization has been finished. So they took OpenAI took this and transform or written in this proposal. And let's go back to see why it's 47. So 47 is because, let me close this chat. 47 is because of the filtering. So 47 passes our filters and 3 items are not passing. So that's why I have this logging here, so I can see which of these 3 are not passing. And we can see here this data integration, blah, blah, whatever it is, and what's not. There is also some, this is a QuickBooks data integration, and yeah. So that's the reason why we have 47. We sent 50. Okay, this one was for me to test it, because I wanted to do the node for the Markdown to to check the markdown. So this was just for the testing. So this step is basically redundant, but anyhow, we are using it. So in this step, we are just mapping one property, one column, and this is personalized CV. So this is the output, and this is what he has written for us. And he said, hi there, and then I'm tech savvy best, and then another one. Hi, I would like to apply for make.com. And see, so this saved us a ton of time. So can you imagine, like, we have like 50 proposals. Can you imagine manually going to, I don't know, ChatGPT, or even writing ourselves? Like, so it's really time saver. So we have 50 or 47 proposals already set and done for us. So this is the personalized CV. Then we have another field mappings, and this is where we put everything nice, where we can reuse it in our Airtable. So let's go back to our Upwork automation. So we are now AI personalization. We have been done or finished with this job, and then we will save the job data. So let's go back to that. So now we are here, we're preparing the data in a kind of cleaning the data and getting everything in ready for our table. We can put here in spreadsheet, any kind of storage, or Airtable. I like Airtable because it's really nice and lots of benefits, but I will explain this next time. So otherwise this will go really forever. And in Airtable, this node is this is where we put all the stuff, all the data. So let me show you the Airtable. So this is Airtable. I have cleaned up some old data. There is no point what I apply, but this is how it looks like. So you have here the job title, then you have here the job description, and here you have the proposal. So in this proposal you see that, hey, blah blah, I would like to approach AI analysis. I did it, I did everything, technical, prototype, I'm available, and so he took everything that was in this job description, prepared everything, and we have it. And as you can see, this is kind of really nicely structured, so you can see immediately which job would you like to apply, which not, and yeah, so this is the output. I will do just a quick test for 2 records, just change the limit, and then you will see, because we need to do this same for the Deepseek. And I also added, just for this performance tracking, I have added this. You have here a status. So if you have sent a proposal, and this one is automatically populated by the n8n workflow. So it says OpenAI or Deepseek, so it's on it. So let's clear this up, and so we can have everything. So delete all of that stuff, and let's run. We will run just for, we will put limit for 2. Otherwise it will take, especially with Deepseek, it will take forever. So we will go here, and we have the query parameter. We will put 2. We will save this, go back, so we can do the benchmarking, so to say, of the output. I won't go, so the workflow is pretty much the same. So the only difference here, so everything is the same, the prompt is the same. As you can see here, the prompt is the same also. The only difference is that we are not using the OpenAI model, we are using the Deepseek. And this Deepseek model is here. You can choose which one you want. I tried Deepseek Chat. It's not good for it. So Reasoner is okay. It's more than okay. You will see now when I run it. And it's really, how to say, I would use definitely Deepseek Reasoner model for any kind of explanation what you're gonna do. But spoiler alert, let me go back and run these 2. Did I? 2, awesome. And also 2, limit is 2. Awesome. Let's save it. And then have we cleaned it? Yes, awesome. So let's first make this nice. I kind of screwed it up this, so it should be nice and lovely. And then we will move this here and save everything. And let's run first the OpenAI. So test workflow, go. So you will see how this is pretty fast for OpenAI. I mean, considerably fast. And you will see the Deepseek. Okay, it's done. So let's go and check our Upwork. Awesome. Build self-hosted audio video backend salesperson. Awesome. So let's see so now we will fire up the Deepseek personalization. We will say go. And we will say go. Charlie, it's your birthday. And now I will need to pause the video, otherwise it will take a little bit longer. Okay, now we have output, and we can click here, and automatically in the chat window we can see the output. So I really like this. So this is really good. So you can see here before when it's building, when it's working, you can see exactly what is going on. Okay, so it has so this is a description, output. Okay, so this is the output. Okay, it's done. So anyhow, let's not waste time. So we have the input, the output, and the output is so as you can see, let's see the output. Okay, so we have here the description, we have the same stuff, and then this is so this one, both of them, the first two ones are OpenAI, and the two last one are Deepseek. So let's see the first one, and let's compare it. Okay, so I prepared here both of the texts that it's generated. So this one is OpenAI, and this one is Deepseek. So just from this overview look, we see how in depth the Deepseek has been written it. So for example, in OpenAI, it's modest, so to say, but in here in Deepseek, you can see this like built in with using direct APIs, like really in detail developed, like from the expert point of view. Like if I was a hiring manager, like I would definitely go for this one. Like if I have two candidates, this one sent me, which is also kind of okay, it's not bad, but this one is in depth. Like if you understand like whatever it's needed here with generation of this, I mean I'm really thrilled, like I'm really blown away. So this is how in Deepseek Reasoner works. So it really explains like scheduler, cron jobs. So I don't waste any time. You can pause this and just like have a look on yourself, by yourself, sorry, and then you will see the like this is awesome. So when it comes to time execution, OpenAI 4.1 of course is a winner. When it comes to the quality, Deepseek is really a winner here. So that being said, is this is the really how to say, it's not the future, it's present. I mean this is a yesterday. So I will shoot more of this, create more of this n8n videos and workflows, and yeah, if you got any kind of value from this, of course, subscribe and like. We have our community where I just started it, and I will keep everything that I have here into their community. I will also try to really make time to publish this openly, nothing to hide, full transparency. And yeah, you can do it. I mean, you can replicate from just watching the video, but yeah, I will prepare also template for you guys. So until the next one, bye.